Today the grass on the outside is almost like 3 to 4 feet. There's no way that you can mow the grass and leave the trimmings there. The grass is so big that every time that I mow the grass, I gotta get those clippings, put them in separate bags, and take them out of there because it's gonna cause a mess. And there's no easy way to cut really giant portions of grass. You just gotta go in there, cut them, and it's just gonna the bags are gonna add up. So it's again to the dump, but this time it's with yard waste. It's not like big old furniture or a bunch of broken stuff. But yeah, this time lapse doesn't do it justice. There was so much yard work, and the grass itself it piled up. I could barely mow anything. So it was a couple mows, and I take it off. I filled up so many bags on just grass, and the area. Anytime that I found anything that was like weird, like a ladder or anything like that, I would pick it up, put it to the side because it's cleaning the outside. Not only do I have to clean the inside, I had to clean the entire outside because it looks like they never mowed the yard in like years. The hoses were all trapped underneath the grass, and I also took off anything that was out there. But the cleanup came up fairly good. Most likely, I'll tear down the sheetrock for this entire wall, see what's back there, and reframe it and put it all back together. This is one of the main things that I'll be fixing. But overall, this room looks really good. It's cleaned out. Floor is not that damaged. I'll probably have to redo this flooring here, going in there. And I've been I was gonna do this for years, lower this down so the floor matches this floor, going into this floor. It is raised about a foot off the ground. So I was avoiding this bathroom, but it's time to do it. The cleanup was slow, but definitely steady. I did put a lot of elbow grease into cleaning this bath. So as soon as I continue to clean and get everything out of there, I can assess the situation as far as the bathroom. I'm going to need to replace a window, and definitely there's no additional repairs for that, just cleaning and a little bit of paint. I got to get back to the U-Haul, but obviously this is a start. I got most of it done. Still gotta clean the floor, but all the trash is out. I'm happy with the sink, how the bathroom looks. I still gotta get the top around the corners, mop this area, and then empty out this drawer. And that's it. The cleanup that I did on this day still shocks me. Everything is extremely clean. I cleaned up the ceiling. Everything else is put away. The floor itself, I thought it was extremely damaged because of how black it was, and just the floor is perfect. Also, the dishwasher itself had a broken cord. I went ahead and fixed it, got the dishwasher working. The sink itself, got everything completely working. It was just clogged up with hair. On top of that, the stove, definitely cleaned it all up. Got new stove tops, took it out, had everything all pulled off. I cleaned behind the actual stove, the dishwasher, and once I got all the dishwasher pieces that I needed, I went ahead and fixed it all, and it was good to go. I went ahead and I got a contractor to finish up the rear door. It was messed up. It took us about a day. I think the framing was the hardest part. To put up the door was pretty easy. There was the door, and I got done as far as the kitchen. So the door came up. This is what it looked like. The other door had a broken window. I went ahead and replaced the window itself. It took me a minute because there's like a lot of glue when it's like a old school style door that has the window. It's 2 panes. There's like also a tinier, smaller wood, and not only that, there's like caulking and other things like that. But I did a couple runs to Home Depot and Lowe's and everything. I returned the truck already, but everything that I needed for the framing, I went ahead and got it in my car. The door looks great. The window in the bathroom also got framed. It looked really good when it was done. I still had a little bit more to clean up, but every evening I was going over, installing the window, getting everything back together, and every excess trash that I had, as far as like the actual excess trash that I needed, I went ahead and put everything in the car. The window was broken, window's fixed now. I go in here. As far as the other room, it's a bedroom slash laundry room. You definitely have your washer and dryer. Both my washer and dryer work, and this is going into the bathroom itself. The bathroom is clean, as in comparisons. That's how it was like the first time that I came in. The floors were black, so my bathroom is clean. That's a brand new window. The living room does have a sliding barn door, and you can slide it back and forth. It's pretty solid living room. Come in, hang out, watch TV. You can also move the angle of the couch so it can angle this way and you're right in front of the TV, or buy a different couch. But again, if the buyers don't want this, go ahead and throw that away, throw this away. We used to have a desk. They came out about 2 feet all the way the length of that, and I had opened that up and it gave me straight sunlight, and I used to put a bunch of little notes up here. It's one of those IKEA whiteboards, but you can use it as that. And my kids they were pretty small when I was in this house, so these 2 little mirrors there, and there was 2 Lego tables, so I'll be working in this side and they'll be playing on this side. It's all what you do with the space you have. Obviously, if this is full of trash, you won't be able to utilize this tiny little corner, but I utilize this little corner to the max of it. One of the first things, if your house has a septic and you're trying to sell it, you have to, by law, you have to drain the septic, and it's anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000, depending on how the size of your septic and the actual work that they do. And if they do find that your septic needs some work, it can also range from anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000 for them to repair, dig out a new septic. If you have a leach field, they'll repair your leach field, and if they need to do separate entrances or possibly get you a bigger septic tank. So that's one of the things that you have to keep in mind. For me, I already fixed my septic tank. The leach field itself is brand new, so it's just gonna get an annual, just a pump. They're gonna drain out the septic tank, and that's gonna be, I think it was almost $2,000. Since I put the house up for sale, the realtors come in, and every time they come in, they leave cards on the table. So the cards have been accumulating, so that's pretty good. A lot of people are starting to view the house now that it's clean. I have no actual tenant, and that hole is just kind of bothering me. The more people come see it, they keep poking at it, and they just made it a little bit bigger. So I just took it upon myself. I'm gonna sell it regardless, and probably more people are gonna like it when they see that I'm actually repairing it. So I got one of the homies to come over, and he went with me to Home Depot. So I picked up a ton of wood, and I started the reframing process. So I'm hoping this is gonna be a quick job, but who knows? There is some rot and build up here, so I'm definitely gonna start by taking out these panels. So this was the last repair that I was about to finish. It took me a couple days. I came in, I cut out the sheetrock, and I was preparing to put the insulation, cut down the new sheetrock, and prep it all to mudding. But I got 6 offers. After I got my 6 offers for the house itself, they actually took the house as is. I got as far as taking the sheetrock off, putting the insulation, reframing the new studs. So once I got into the groove of finishing this work, I got to work pretty fast, um, picking up, cutting down things down to size. I opened up the windows, and I got a ton of sheetrock outside. So I finished up with the sheetrock itself, and I put up the sheetrock and make sure I replace any other 2x4s, and there's two by 4s stacked up on the top as far as the truss go. And I doubled up on two by 4s exactly how it was. I took out the rotten ones and put in some fresh ones. But this is the last repair that I did for the house itself. It belongs to somebody else already, and they're getting come in, and it's going to be a final inspection, and it's sold. And so over the weekend I closed for it, and that was it.